almost. All right, we are live for the second time. The first time I forgot to set it to public. We are outside this place, and there's the lady right here.
I go to the handbags and I always gravitate to the ones that are like $150.
Well,
What?
we were waiting for
I didn't
her.
even look at the price and I just grabbed that bag and I knew that's the one.
Waiting for her to show up. We tried to tell her that the store closes at 9:15.
Well, they didn't throw me out.
It didn't quite work. They didn't throw you out?
Let's go eat some fudge.
Eat some fudge. All right. We're gonna go walk to the vehicles. Can you hold this for me, Chris?
Sure. Why is it that every single handbag that I gotta
And we're gonna eat some fudge. Say hi to everybody. We got a total of
got beach here today.
beach here. We had a nice day at the beach. Really pleasant.
Is this live?
This is
You
live.
didn't tell me this was live.
Well, I didn't know you were coming
I
out.
thought you were filming a video.
No, I didn't know you were coming out.
Oh, crap. How many people are watching this?
Oh, a whole bunch. Wait, you?
Oops.
We had a nice day at the beach, and this camera's going to be shaking. I shouldn't be doing a shaky video.
Why are you
Darn
doing
it.
a live at this time of night, Louis?
I have no
People are
idea what.
shopping at the store
I don't know
now.
what I was thinking. I thought I was going to be sitting there for a while. I'm going to be sitting here for a
Louis,
while.
if I was going to spend $150 on that handbag, you'd be there a while because I still had to think about it. But I said, no, I'm not getting this handbag for $150. Moving on.
How many other handbags do you have?
Oh, Louis. I have a big closet. I have to fill
Chris,
it.
just zip it. Okay, I have some comments here. Hello from Alabama. They got free air. Hey, Paulie. Seems like you guys are always eating. We're not eating. We're talking
We are
about
going to
eating.
now. We have fudge. We bought fudge. Louis bought us some fudge at the fudge store.
Yeah. It's a little fudgy. We are almost at the RV, so then we're not gonna have a shaky camera. We'll do this for like another few minutes. So, and it's a little windy over here, so I don't know if you can hear the wind on the phone. Hello from Europe, Holland. Oh, I'm at 10%. Hurry up! I'm at 10%.
I got my battery back up here.
Oh, you have a battery backup?
I always come with battery.
You brought the wire?
I hope.
Hello from Europe, Holland. Fall is coming soon. Yep.
Hold my bag.
I'm in North Carolina, and tonight is the first night since I've been here that I don't feel the humidity. So it's been a little warm and humid. You have the power pack? We need the power pack.
I don't know have the wire.
California says
Wire's
hello.
in the car, right?
Hello from North Carolina. Hi, Montana. What are we up to? Just doing some shopping, walking around, digesting the food that we had earlier, which wasn't much. And I was just sitting outside the store waiting for Lidia to show up. And I did a first live event, which I didn't by mistake make public.
Hello.
So I was talking to myself. And then we did a second one, Lidia came out. So we're going in here.
Get the light.
It might be a little dark.
I'm gonna get the light, Louis.
I need, oh, can anyone see me? Milwaukee, oh, there's bright. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
I gotta take the dogs out.
Take the dogs out, Lidia. Does this thing have a handle?
Broke
used
off,
to.
remember?
Oh, it fell down.
It fell down.
Put it over here.
No, Louis, it's gonna fall on my dog.
That's okay, you get another one. Go to the
No,
store.
I don't want another dog, Louis. I don't want another dog.
You just go to the store and get another muffin. Alright, we need something to hold this. Otherwise it's going to be a shaky video.
Here.
Kirsten, can you? Alright, perfect. There we go. No more shakiness. Perfect. I got another one. Another one what? What did I get?
Look right here.
We are in North Carolina. Hi Texas. Hello from North Carolina. I'm heading back to New Jersey soon. Blech. Yeah, how's the hurricane thing? You guys okay? I'm very aware of Irma. Originally, a few days ago, I heard that it was going to hit New York, and now it's going more towards Miami, but it can still change up towards the north, so I think it's still up in the air or on the ocean. Hi, Las Vegas. Go Eagles. Ugh. Giants. Yes. Eagles. The gall of these people bringing the Eagles and the Cowboys over here to this channel. This is a Giants channel. It's a Giant channel, not a Eagles. You're stealing my spotlight. Literally, you're stealing my spotlight.
Oh, well. Hey, Sasha, let's get Sasha out.
All right, I will.
You take us out.
Packers? What? The Packers pack and go home.
Hey, Sasha, hello.
The Bucks.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
the Bucks. The Buck does not stop with you guys, unfortunately. The Grand Canyon. Hi from the Grand Canyon. I was there a couple years ago. I love the Grand Canyon. I camped. Me and Brian
Try to pull.
camped a quarter of a mile from the entrance to the Grand Canyon. Beautiful spot, free boondocking. No!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I didn't know.
Lydia was going to move my tripod, which is literally the bag that we got from the store, with some stuff in it. Let me hear who has 6 rings. What is that all about?
What?
What do you mean, Ed? Let me hear who has 6 rings. Oh, 6 rings. Listen, Ed. Just go outside, see if it's raining. Let me know later. People, Steelers, unbelievable. They're talking about the Packers, the Steelers, the Cowboys. The gal of these people. I mean, unbelievable.
Unless you already had your piece today.
What do you mean I have my? I need a little bit of vinegar and a piece of paper towel so I can clean my hands.
What for those?
I touched the dog.
So?
Well, I need my hands clean. I mean, she's adorable. I mean, don't get me wrong. But when I eat, I like to wash my hands. This is my new doggy. Oh, look, Muffin, your eyes look red. You ready? I gotta clean the dog first.
Don't spray that on my dog.
Oh, that's so funny. Hi from Connecticut. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to Hartford, Connecticut. Yes, I had a race there when I was younger, about 18 or 19. I raced up there. I got first in my age group. Somebody says hi, Lydia.
Hi.
You want to sit over here? Sit over here.
What you hugged up the whole chair?
I'm not hugging the whole chair. I'll move up. Bring the fudge over here with you.
Oh, I don't
Everybody
want
wants
you
to
to eat
see the fudge.
I don't want you to eat the fudge.
Well, I want to eat the fudge. First, I gotta clean my hands. Then I want to eat the
I
fudge.
want a glass of milk with my fudge.
Well, Lydia.
Who bought fudge from this place?
You're stealing my spotlight.
This is a pumpkin fudge. It's delicious.
This lighting here is very good lighting.
Well, not for me, Lloyd.
Well, what are you gonna do? Hello from Phoenix. I did not go to Phoenix, but I did go to Arizona. And Flagstaff, Grand Canyon. What else did I go in Arizona? Las
taking the whole
Vegas.
piece.
No, Las Vegas. That's not
Muffin. The dog's name
Las
is Muffin.
Vegas, Nevada. I'm sorry, I'm confusing Nevada with Las Vegas, Nevada. Why was I thinking Arizona? Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's got to stop eating.
Sorry about that. I said Las Vegas, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona.
I want a glass of milk.
Cocoa Beach, Florida. The Space Coast. I did not go to Cocoa Beach.
I want to go.
Cocoa
Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
That's where the Kennedy Space Center is. I've been wanting to go there for so long.
Mm.
But I want to go in the cooler weather.
Fudge.
Well, Louis, you took the entire piece to yourself. This is why I can't bring this.
Thank you,
out.
Carol. I love Mexican hat.
Look at this fudge. Doesn't that look good? This is pumpkin fudge.
I love Mexican hat. Maybe I can go there again one day. You're taking my spotlight, Lydia.
Well, Louis, you asked me to sit here.
Well, I'm eating the fudge. I'm showing my fudge.
Oh, you are eating the
Nobody
fudge,
wants to
aren't
see
you,
your
Louis?
fudge. All right, go ahead. Show your
Well,
fudge.
I didn't have my name on this one, Louis, but obviously you had your name on that one.
Well,
The Rocky Road.
Okay, hold on a second. Here, you can have
Oh, Louis, don't want it.
it.
Oh, expensive video. That's coming up. I'm surprised how cheap you can live on the road.
You want fat? Hold on. Paul wants fudge. I'll bring you fudge, Paul. Look, I'm going to save it. Hold on.
This guy ate all the Rocky Road.
I'm going to save it
There's
just
no
for
Rocky
you.
Road left.
I'm going to put it back
Well,
in
don't touch the little piece that's left there.
Sorry, I can't save it. It's all mine.
You can live on the road really cheap, right, Louis?
Mm-hmm.
Look at. Now that I'm able to move around a lot, I'm so surprised how cheap I can live on the road. It's amazing.
You can live cheaply, or you can start spending and buying out all the time.
Well, yeah, if you cook your own food, then you don't have to worry. But if you're eating out all the time, forget about it.
Yeah.
But if you're just living on the road, you can just park like we do.
If you
You
buy
can
it,
spend the day, like we did today. We spent the whole day at the beach. It was free, right? The whole day at the beach, it was free. We swam, we did exercise, whatever.
I walked 3 miles.
Yeah, and you were actually able to see the fort. And then I cooked dinner today. I made a lasagna in the Road Pro. I mean, lasagna would cost you like $15 if you went to a restaurant. And, you know, and we, what was that, Louis?
Strong.
No, really cheap to live on the road. Well, except for if you're moving every day, you're going to spend money on gas. But if you don't have to move every day.
Oh, Lydia, I've got to plug this in. My phone's going to die.
Oh, the plug's right there, Louis.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No.
The long one.
Oh, sorry, guy. I almost forgot. I was at 10%.
I mean, you can live, if you're, this is the thing. There's a lot of people doing videos on BLM land. Yes, we all know you can live for free and you can live cheap on BLM land. But that's not what I wanted to do on my channel, right? I wanted to come to the areas like the coast and stuff where it's more expensive to see how I could live on the road here. Right, Louis?
Yeah.
Well, you work, so, but for me, I'm doing different type of work. I'm doing online work, so. I'm different.
Well, if you go and you buy breakfast, for example, it could cost up to $10. Then you go and you buy lunch, and it's another $10.
Can't do that.
Then you buy dinner. It's if you spend $30 a day and you multiply that by 30,
And if you're traveling every day,
it's a lot of money.
you can
Plus,
travel a little couple of
plus
miles.
the food isn't healthy, and I have no idea how someone can just keep buying garbage food day in and day out, cheeseburgers and all this crap, and I don't know how you can eat that every day. I eat Qdoba, which is relatively healthy, and after a few days of eating it, I just can't deal with it anymore.
New York.
Hi, New York. I'll be there in a couple days.
Well, tomorrow's your last day here, Louis.
Hi, Washington State. Yes, yak to McDonald's. We actually had some fast food tonight, this evening, which was not
that's
too
because
bad.
Louis buys fast food, but me and Christian, we cook all the time.
Well, I don't buy fast
we
food.
don't do fast food.
We just,
and in order for me to be honest with them, I have to show them how I live on the road. We can't be doing the fast food, so that's why I cook.
Well, but I bought it because we just came from the beach. We didn't want to cook.
When you're here, we're kind of like having a vacation, because when you leave, me and Christian are going to be working, schooling, just living a regular life like somebody full-timing on the road.
So we had Chick-fil-A, which is
this week, when you
very
were here,
healthy
was like a
compared
for
to
us.
McDonald's or Burger King or any of those places. Are we newly engaged?
No.
I didn't know.
I have my house. I still have my house. I paid my house off, so I don't have to pay for my house. So that's why I live really cheap where I live.
Hi, Val.
I'll do a video this winter about that.
Well,
too,
I do eat Popeyes. Once a week, once every other week. So.
You took us to Popeyes too.
Well, it's supposed to be hush hush mush mush.
Well, Louis, I kind of figured that if you're eating it, we're eating it too.
Well.
Louis bakes his own bread. I bake my own bread, right? I made bread. Well, you started breaking bread after you saw me making bread, Louis.
No.
Yes.
I was waiting for my mother to.
Well, you started doing the mother after I showed you my bread, and then you started doing. But you do sour bread. I don't do none of that stuff. I just do a regular bread. I bake regular bread.
Sour bread is good.
What happened?
We're not saying anything. We don't know what to say to them.
Oh, they like your Star Trek videos. Cool.
Yeah, you're very welcome. No, I didn't have a chance to make one this week, so I've been busy. Maybe for next week or the week after. But I love making those videos. Not a lot of people watch them, but it's something that I love making.
Oh, they're going to sell their house. They're going to go on the road full time. You're going to go full time, or you're going to find a tiny house up. See, the problem is a lot of people want to start off full timing, and that's fine. But after a while, they end up. This is what I don't want. I don't want to ever end up at an RV park. So if I have my house and it's pay off, I'm keeping my house. I don't want to end up in an RV park when I'm old.
Are you ready for the hurricane?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with that. We're trying to decide.
What's going on with this light?
Because we're heading south. Louis is leaving tomorrow. We're going to head south on down the coast. But we might have to go west.
I have an idea. Lydia, look. My ideas are brilliant. Oh, sorry.
There goes my 390 watt solar. That doesn't work. I didn't inherit my money. I worked for my money.
All this solar that you got installed and it doesn't work. That's unbelievable.
I didn't get any inheritance. I worked for my money. I worked a lot of years for my money. I worked hard.
Mom, it's not even on.
What's not on?
The Ranger.
What's not on?
The Ranger.
Who's talking about the Wi-Fi?
I don't need Wi-Fi.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Wi-Fi.
Oh, they gave him.
All right. I thought for a second I was going to have to start this all over again.
Everybody clicked off.
But no, everybody's still there, I think. Well,
there's 2 people on there.
I thought I was going to have to redo the whole thing again. But what happened was I plugged the phone in on one end, but I failed to check the other end, and the phone ran out of power. So I apologize. We are back eating. Well, Lydia, give me this stuff.
No, well, that's Lydia's chocolate.
She forced me to eat this. So, yeah, it happens. I forgot to check the other side. What happened here? What am I missing? Oh, 1 second here. Arrivederci. How does one watch offline? I don't know.
What did did that say?
I don't know.
I didn't understand.
Don't read it.
Well, Louis, we weren't wasting time with these morons.
What are you talking about?
But the people who are over there, we're wasting time. The people that are here are more important than the ones who are making the dumb comments. Don't waste your time on the dumb comments. Let's talk to the real people. The
I'm
people
not wasting
who are
my
good
time.
To us.
I'm just scrolling to see what was said while we were gone.
Oh, Minnesota. Spellberger. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're not a moron?
Nobody's a
The
moron.
other ones are. The ones who are making bad comments.
I I don't lose any sleep about that.
Georgia. Oh, look, Georgia, Louis.
Hey, Churn is
Are
in
you
Georgia.
guys getting ready in Georgia for this hurricane? Because they said that it might go to Georgia. I'm just wondering because I was on my way down there, but I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Trying to fix the high-tech light that Lydia has here. Lydia paid a whole lot of money to get her solar installed, and this is the end result. This is what she can have. Oh, can you turn that one on?
No, Louis, my
No.
battery's bad.
This is all she can have. I mean, I did my solar. I had never done any solar before, never done any of that stuff. I was apprehensive before I did it. I did my solar. Everything works flawlessly from the moment I did it. I have all the power I need. I always have everything. Lydia spent over $1,000, and she can't use anything. She can't use these plugs. She can't use those plugs. She can't use the lights. You know, she has 6 holes on the side of the RV. There's holes all over the place. The stuff that was put in here is all crooked.
Oh.
I mean, it's just revolting me. If this was my RV, I would be really upset that someone did this to me.
Louis, manda todo.
Get up. Yeah, you acting like him? No.
Oh, he said that was
No.
nice what he said.
No,
That's
stop.
to mandarlo pa'l carajo.
Stop. I gotta put I'm moving this thing again like yesterday.
Well, that's why they're gone.
I gotta
Louis,
put a-
'cause we did that.
I gotta put a
mandarlo pa'l
beep in here.
carajo.
I gotta put a beep in here so that when you say a bad word, I gotta go beep.
I didn't say a bad word, Louis. I don't.
Don't
think
read that. No. No, I don't want to read that. Sorry, Fernando. I don't want to read that. It's a romantic lighting.
Well, I don't miss my trailer. I really don't. I love this contraption. I love it. I don't miss the trailer. The trailer, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything with the trailer.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you.
Just go to an RV park. That was it. Or park at the Walmart, right, Christian?
Well, with that trailer,
It was
right now you're taking 2 spots because you can. The parking lot is
Oh,
empty.
it'd be more than 2 spots. At least
But
4.
But
Right, we have to
if she
park.
wants to, she can just back into a spot and takes just one regular
Yeah,
spot.
I can be in any place.
With a trailer, you'll be taking quite a bit of
Yeah.
spots because you
And
got the
there-
trailer and the truck.
Yeah.
So
I don't miss it at all.
No.
I'm really happy with this. I can zoom in and out of things. Like, like we were at the beach today.
Where's the
and
candle? What candle?
leave. The what?
The candle. Where's the candle?
Oh, no, I don't. My flameless candles are over there. They're up in the where the microwave is. Well, we're moving from here because now we were shopping and now we're going over to the Walmart.
Thank you very
to
much,
spend the night.
Nomadic. Thank you. What?
So we're nomadic right now, right?
After eating all that fudge. I only had a little bit of fudge.
Oh, people are so sweet.
Thank you. Where is the violins and the wine? I don't drink wine. All right, go ahead. Play the violin. Go ahead.
I just played the violin.
Do it again.
Well, Louis, you don't drink wine.
Let's
but I do
let's
like
play the
wine.
violin together. You ready?
Wah,
Wah, wah, wah, wah, wah.
You left it in New Jersey. The pink guitar. I was telling him today at the beach. I'm like, Louis, why didn't you bring the pink guitar? Oh, look, he's.
Control yourself. Control yourself.
He's back again. I'm gonna show you a second time.
When I play guitar, I only play the best guitar. And that guitar that I was playing, I wasn't playing it too good, and my singing was a little bit off because of the food I had at the gatekeeper's house, and because the guitar was full of water. As everybody saw, that's why my playing was a little
I'm
bit
still
off.
wondering why there was full of water, though.
I have no idea. I thought it was speed for a second, but
Well, the gatekeeper can say that.
it would I didn't traumatize
Why
you for
was
a
there
week.
water? We want to know, gatekeeper, why there was water in the pink
That's
guitar.
from his niece.
Well, why would she put water in the
Oh, I
pink
don't know.
guitar?
She's a little kid, so she put
Well,
water.
how
in
did
it.
she? Why would she put water?
Well,
in the
she was trying to
guitar?
see if it was waterproof.
Oh, she left it outside. Oh, that's why.
That's right. The water in the guitar traumatized me.
Oh, the kombucha. I want to try that. I've heard about kombucha. I haven't
It
tried
rained
it
the day
yet.
before, and I never realized
What's
it.
that beeping?
You never realized
Android.
the what? Well,
Yeah.
Carol, they just appear. I can't do anything
Yeah,
about it.
there's no way.
Every time you type, they appear. I can't. I can't. Well, I'll have Christian.
Makes it interesting, though.
I'll have Christian watch the
See,
messages.
this is the thing. I never look for drama. It always looks for me and for him. Well, now when he's with me, it looks for drama for him too.
The what?
I mix kombucha. Oh, that's interesting. Kombucha with ginger tea. I'll have to try that.
What is that?
Kombucha. It's like a drink. Is it like a fermented drink or something like that? It's supposed to be good for the digestion.
I can make people moderators. Well, I got to think about that, Ed. I'm not giving you the moderator's job, though.
You can give me the moderator. I'll be the
you are out.
moderator.
You the moderator?
Well, I could be
Oh
the
no
moderator.
no. I can't make you either. Hi Jerry.
Kombucha's a fermented tea. That's what I told you. Rose just said it was.
Did
It's
you?
a fermented tea.
Jerry wants to know if you heard screaming.
Did I hear screaming?
Scream, Lydia. Scream.
Oh, ah.
Yes. The stupid phone. Sorry, this stupid cable. It's not my fault.
It should stretch.
It keeps rubbing on my leg and moves the phone every time I go like this.
Well, Louis, you have it too far away.
I'm not gonna give Paul mouth powers. Nope. That guy, I'll give him a little bit of.
Well, she's talking about the fermented tea. But that's one of the things I wanted to learn to make kombucha.
If I give him a little bit of power, it's gonna go to his head. His head's gonna swell up, and then at work he won't be able to wear the safety hat. So that's unsafe. I can't let that happen. Lydia has not tried my bread yet.
No.
I got power at work over you now. I still have the machine, which is bigger than you, so just watch what you say, buddy, because you're going to be down in a hole. I'm on top of the machine, and one little, especially when there's rains, I can fill my bucket with water. It's funny, because the other day, I had my bucket with water. A couple minutes later, he shows up after I didn't have any more water. I'm like, hey, Paul, you should have been here 5 minutes earlier. Why? Oh, my bucket was full of water. But,
Yeah, well, we're gonna make kombucha. There's a lot of beers. Maybe I'll do it this winter. I'm gonna do some homesteading stuff this winter, cause I used to dehydrate a lot of stuff. I have the Excalibur, and I thought when I was on this trip that I should start dehydrating stuff for my next trip, because it's really easy. You can use in the wintertime, especially if you make soups. You can bring your dehydrated vegetables. It weighs less.
when am I going back to Mexican Hat? I have no idea. I'd like to go there again one day. I mean, it's beautiful. I love being there. Camped above the river. I think you can go down by the river too. I'm not sure, but I know where I was. It's BLM land, because there was a medallion right on the ground. It says BLM land.
Oh, we should tell them about what we saw today. The beautiful sun. Did anybody see the sun today when the sun was coming down? It was so awesome. We were driving here, remember?
Right.
And it was low. It was low, and it was round, like a big round ball.
Low, it was beautifully round.
Wow.
And I actually saw the string holding the sun up. I filmed it. I have it on film. That was the string, and I could see the sun kind of like, wobbling a little bit. I'm like, what the heck is the sun doing? It was the string. Whoever was holding the string was moving the sun forward and back and forth.
We would have stayed at the beach. We would have caught.
It was really weird.
Video. It was spectacular. The sunset today.
But I got that string on video, so just watch for that video. The sun on strings, the string theory. That's what I'm going to call it. The new string theory. What?
I got one
No, don't.
muffin. Don't start muffin.
What? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and then the moon showed up right behind the sun. As the sun went down with the string, the moon showed up.
Oh, no,
And-
on the other side of the world, the moon.
Yeah, being held by another
Sun was
string.
here, the moon was over there.
Yeah, that was really weird. I have it all on video. It's the new string theory. That's what I'm going to call it.
Another soccer match with you and the gatekeeper. Is that gonna
Oh,
happen?
I don't know. I mean, that's up to the gatekeeper.
What about basketball?
I'm ready. I'm ready to beat him anytime he wants to be beaten. I still haven't lost except for the first game. All right, we got to cut this short. What time is it? It's getting late. Anyway,
I'm just
we-
gonna do laundry tomorrow when Louis leaves.
Yeah,
I gotta do laundry.
we are just
That's the only
tired.
thing I don't like about the road. I don't like doing the laundry.
We
on the road.
spent the full day at the beach. We swam a little bit. I walked with Christian for like 3 miles, and then a quick story. I don't have it on video, but I have parts of it on video. We were walking back. I was so tired because I'm not used to walking so much,
What's going on?
and then I had the brilliant idea of
Right.
challenging Chris to a race. and Chris accepted. So as soon as I said go, Chris takes off. First thing he drops is the walkie-talkie. He doesn't even notice it. I go like, Christian, you dropped the walkie-talkie. So I put it down. He comes back to pick it up. I take off running. Right, get a little bit of an advantage.
Thank you.
And a few minutes later, he drops a flip flop. He has to come back to get the flip flop. I'm still running, right? And then he gets a flip flop. He comes running. He's almost at my side. All of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see something. He's got a red orange shirt on. I see something orange flying by me. And then I hear boom.
came back all bruised up.
He was his
bruised
elbow was all scratched up and bruised, and his knees. Poor kid.
And already bled.
And we were still like almost a mile away from camp, so there's no way you would have beaten me, but he tried. Anyway, that's my story for today. How was your day today?
I had a good day today.
You had a good day?
Good.
Oh, Lydia made delicious lasagna.
In the Road
It was very good.
In the Road Pro.
Yeah, we had it was like 2:00, so
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
solar, so we were
2:00
cooking
we had a nice lasagna, and then
Came out better than I thought.
it was very delicious.
Yeah.
I could not tell the difference between
That in an oven.
that and an oven.
Yeah.
I-
Surprised how
I-
good that came out.
Yeah.
That was my first time making lasagna in the Road Pro oven.
I never
That's-
bought a Road Pro because the oven. I have what do I have?
You have the crock pot.
I have the crock pot.
I bought the crock pot too recently.
But
We're using
I
it
never wanted to buy the oven because I just don't have room for another item like that. So, and if I want to cook something long term, I can just do it on top of the stove.
Well, it's good for reheating also. You could, if you wanted to reheat a meal, you could do it in that.
Who is going to win the World Cup? I think hands down Portugal will win the World Cup. You never know. They were not favorites to win the European Cup, and they won. So. So you never know. It could be anyone. I mean, who knows? I'm not going to lose any sleep if Portugal loses. It's only a game.
Today about the little-
The Boston Bruins going to win the World Cup? You got it all wrong, Jerry. Wrong sport. Did I watch the last two games? No, I did not watch the last two games. I've been busy. I did not watch.
The upload speed on the road is not. It's not very good. They want to know.
Well,
You
it
have to
depends
test
where you
it.
go.
You have to have one of those testers on your phone,
Right.
and then you check it. But
The uploads-
best places to get is Panera's pretty
Well,
good.
I'm
Starbucks.
always on the road. If you want to talk about uploading on the road, I'm always on the road. I live full time in my van, so I always have good speeds. It all depends where you go.
Right.
Qdoba, not all Qdobas have good Wi-Fi, but the one I go to most of the time has super fast Wi-Fi. Starbucks, not all Starbucks, even if it's a Google Starbucks, has good Wi-Fi, but many Starbucks will have very fast Wi-Fi. Then you have Walmart sometimes has okay
sometimes.
Wi-Fi. It's not always reliable.
Sometimes, though, if you go in the store, you can
Right,
upload from your phone.
but
in
if
the
you have
store,
something-
it's better in the store.
But if you have something like I do, like the Jeff Attack,
yeah,
then I can sit half a mile from the store and still get pretty good Wi-Fi.
you tether your phone to other stuff.
Do I tether my phone? I have a Jeff Attack Wi-Fi repeater, so I just connect my devices to my Wi-Fi repeater. It's not just a Wi-Fi extender; it's a repeater. So it transmits. It pulls it from anywhere that's free and available, and then it repeats it under my own.
So it's considered one, even though you might have 3 items on it.
It transmits it under my own password and all that. So
Right.
if other people see it, they can't get in it because it's
It's got
private.
its own password. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi Ranger that I have also is the same thing.
Who is that? Benoit. Thank you, Benoit. Is it Benoit? Benoit. Kind of hard to see. The letters are so tiny. Right. The Wi-Fi on the road. Like I said, I'm always on the road, and I get always good Wi-Fi. Some rest stops, also have Wi-Fi, and there's one rest stop that I sometimes go to, has super fast Wi-Fi.
Can you get it from the outside? You can get
I get it from the outside.
before
Yeah.
you got the antenna?
Yeah, before I got it from the antenna, it transmits out into the parking lot.
Oh, because we've
So-
been to a couple of rest areas, but you have to go inside the rest area.
No,
like the
this
building.
this one they have an antenna and they transmit
Oh, that's
out into the
nice.
parking lot.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah,
that they
so
do
I
that.
can just I can just sit in the front of the van and just get it with my phones. But with the Jeff Attack, now I can go in the back and get it just as fast. So Wi-Fi on the road. When I went out west, I did have a hard time with Wi-Fi because Starbucks were terrible, very slow out west. I couldn't find a reliable, fast Starbucks with good internet, good Wi-Fi speeds, and so it was hard for me to get Wi-Fi. So I understand people that are traveling across the country may have a hard time finding fast Wi-Fi because it's not always reliable, and also depends on the internet provider for that location. So you may have a Google Starbucks Wi-Fi, but if the internet provider in that location, kind of like what Lydia has at her house, if that internet provider provides very slow Wi-Fi, then it doesn't matter what you call it, it's still going to be slow.
Right.
So there's one other place that offers very fast Wi-Fi, but I have refrained myself from saying who they are. I've told a few friends. If you email me or if you go on Facebook and you ask me privately, I might say it, but I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want them to be overwhelmed and then shut the Wi-Fi down and not have that available.
Did you tell me, Louis?
Yeah, I told you. I told you who they are.
Okay, Louis.
Yeah. But I'm not going to say that publicly because some people will abuse that. It's probably like, probably it would be like Walmart's, where people begin abusing Walmart's.
Well,
and
Lowe's has good Wi-Fi, and Home Depot does too. You can get it in the parking lot.
Sometimes it depends on a
Well, a
location.
lot, yeah,
it depends on
yes.
a
Like,
location,
Yeah,
and
those,
it depends
those are
on
places that I would go to, and
right.
this other place that I just told you today, the Buffalo Wings. What's it called? Buffalo. That one has really good.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, sometimes you can get good Wi-Fi
Right.
from them.
I guess because all these stores they're franchises, so they're independently owned across the country. And
Michael's, you can get it too.
yeah, one franchise may have good Wi-Fi, another franchise.
Oh, the one we
may have
had
terrible
really
Wi-Fi.
good Wi-Fi was Kohl's. Remember, I was surprised about that.
Yeah.
Me and Christian, when we were in, it was Georgia, Christian? We were in Georgia. 2 days we spent. Well, we left the Kohl's and came back. We would just go there just for the Wi-Fi. We were out in the middle of the parking lot. We had awesome Wi-Fi from Kohl's. I was surprised about
Yeah.
that.
All right, so what else is new here? If I had to buy a new van, do I still buy a GM or do you? I wouldn't buy a ProMaster because it's basically a Fiat. It's an European model. It's not a Dodge. So if you have to buy parts, those parts will be more expensive. And I'm not sure how reliable they are. They are very spacious, I give you that. The walls are very straight, very wide. I think they're much wider than the Sprinter. I'm not sure if they're wider than the Transit, the Ford Transit. I would not buy a Sprinter for the same reasons. They're not a domestic vehicle. The parts are very expensive. You need a qualified diesel mechanic to work on them. So I would not buy one. Although my initial designs when I was dreaming of living in a van, my dimensions, everything that I was calculating and dreaming about was based on a Sprinter. And it was based on a Sprinter up to the point where I went to actually buy the van, and then by then I realized that I was going to be making a mistake. So if I had to buy another van, probably the Ford Transit. I don't know how reliable they are. They just came out couple of years ago, so that's probably what I would buy. Or a box van. That's another thought I had before I bought my van, but I think my van works better. What was that?
That's my alarm.
Oh, where is it?
In my purse.
It sounded like it came from here.
I came from back there. My purse is back
It sounded like it came from here. Like, what the heck do I have on my phone that sounds like that?
Timmy Horton's got bad Wi-Fi in Canada? Louis.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I was ready to censor you. I gotta have like a censor beeper.
Well, Louis,
Beep 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 beep
it's called
beep
live.
beep.
It's live. Louis, it's live.
Well, that's why I need a something that beeps.
Well, they said the Ford Transit's been in Europe for years.
Well, the Transit has been in Europe for years, but it's a new model in the States. So they didn't just take what they had in Europe and brought it over here. They created a new model. I think, from what I understand, they created a new model.
They want to know how long you're going to be living in a van, Louis.
I don't intend on buying a house, so
Me neither. I have my house.
I have no intentions on buying a house.
That's right. And
Eventually, in the future, I can see myself maybe with a taller van or an RV, small RV, but
well, I want to get a
not.
sailboat. That's
Or
my
even a
thing.
sailboat.
You heard it here live. That's what
You
I'm
have a
working
big mouth, lady.
on. Well, I'm working on it.
Oh, look at this. She couldn't. She was holding it in for all this time. She's like, I gotta spit it out. I gotta spit it out. But she finally did it.
Well, people, there you go. You
Christian,
got to hear.
where's that sock that we had? That big dirty sock. We gotta. Oh well, it's her choice.
But I'm not getting rid of my RV either. I'm not
you didn't
getting
hear
rid
it.
of the RV.
You didn't hear it from me. My mouth never said a word. You heard it from her. So.
I'm gonna keep all of them.
Yes, I do need a van in the future. For now, no, but in about 3 years or so, when I retire, if I retire in 3 years, then we'll see. But this van is fine for now. But eventually, yeah, I would love something. Excuse me. I don't see myself growing very old in a van that I can't stand up in.
No,
So,
it's uncomfortable.
I can do it for now. I don't have any problems. I love my van, and I did it for many different reasons. And I bought something like this for many different reasons. I couldn't really have something
Right.
that's
you have to be stealth.
more.
That's
Yeah,
what
I need to be
you need
stealth, and this is very stealthy.
If you need
but-
to be stealth, this is what you need to
Right.
get. That's
So
what
you
it
have.
is.
I mean, even with a high top van like the Transit, I would still be stealthy, but this is more stealthy, I believe.
Well, I like I like those transport transport like buses, those little transport buses, like the kind that
Yeah,
they
but they have a lot of
for
windows.
medical and
They
stuff.
have a lot of windows.
Yeah, but oh man, I saw one the other day. Me and Christian were driving. They was South Carolina. We saw one for $5,800. They looked nice.
If you got a sailboat, what's the first place you wanted to go to?
If I get a sailboat, the first place I want to go to, gosh, there's so many places that I'm seeing down the coast that are like we're traveling in the RV up the coast or down the coast, but there's so many places that are even better if you're traveling in a sailboat. Like this place where we went to, right, with this Newburn when we were, that was nice. I mean, but I would have loved to go there in a sailboat. They have a lot of places that you can be at.
I already have an eye patch. I bought an eye patch.
I want to go to the Keys in a sailboat.
I bought an eye patch when I went to Florida, and I had to stye my eye. I did a little joke with an eye patch. So I already have the eye patch, and I might be going to Florida this winter, or may not. I don't know. Am I going to Florida?
Oh, Louis, I'm going to be taking sailing classes.
Do you want me to go along, or?
Well, Louis, if you want to learn how to sail,
So what does that mean? I'm welcome
well,
to Florida?
you're welcome, Louis.
Am I welcome?
I follow Gone with the Winds because I love that they did that.
Am I welcome, like, in a good way, or like, oh, if you must come,
Well, Louis, if
You're
you
always
guys
welcome.
always
Thank you,
you
Chris.
heard it from Christian.
Yeah.
Where's Buford? Where's Buford?
Buford is not far from here.
Oh, it's around here. It's in North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not far from here. Go
Wow,
selling
that's
also.
like beard.
Yar har har har. Oh, I make a good priority. Oh yeah. Yar, Lord, get the mess, woman. Bring me dinner. Yar har har
Check a
har.
post box. What does it say?
What?
Oh, how do I do this?
You gotta scroll.
It's a.
What?
Do you check a post box when you're away from home?
Do you
I have a mail. I use a mailing service called St. Brendan's Isle. They're in Jacksonville, and they cater more to the sailing community. But they also you can do residency with them and stuff like that. But I might try to go something a little bit different in the future. So we'll see.
Chris, do you want to
You
sail?
want to sail? You want to sail on the boat?
Sure.
He said, yeah, he
Huh?
likes it.
Yeah.
I
He
I
wants
like,
to sail.
I like the water.
He likes the water.
He
a
likes
lot.
the water. He doesn't know that there's shark in the water. Shh, don't tell him. I like to send something.
Oh.
What, to me? You don't have to send me anything. I do have a P.O. box. Every video description except the live ones. I don't put that on the live ones. But all my video descriptions have
Oh, they want
Oh,
to
to Lidia.
something? Oh. Well, that'll come up in the future. Well, I guess I could always send it to you and then you can bring it. If you
Okay,
come
cool.
down.
If she sends it to you, you send it to me.
Well, let's see, because I was going to change the company to another company so that I can go to and get stuff and mail from people. So that might be coming up when
Oh,
I get
that's very
back. I'm
nice.
going to be working on that so
Uh.
people can send stuff.
Thank you so very much, G Darts. G Darts. Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
that's nice.
When is the next T-shirt giveaway? I don't know. I mean, if I had enough people wanting a T-shirt,
They want to know your book Wabasco if you like it.
it's not a Wabasco. This is not like Tabasco, Wabasco. It's a Wabasto.
It's a Wabasco.
It's not Wabasto.
Wabasto.
Are you say?
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Am I safe? Am I satisfied? Satisfied with your Wabasto? Yes, very satisfied. It works flawlessly, and I need time. I need to do videos, review videos. I've had my Dometic for a couple of years. I got to do a review video on that. I've had my Webasto, my solar panel, the batteries. I should be doing review videos on all those things, and it works perfect. I love my Webasto. I recommend it. I even recommend the people that install my Webasto. It works flawlessly. I have no issues. The only issue that I have with the company that installed my Webasto is that they didn't know, or they didn't care, or they didn't have the know-how. I don't know what it was, but they didn't seal the bottom. They had to cut a big, I would say a 6-inch round hole through the floor of my van, and then they put the Webasto goes on the inside of the van. Then the piping goes through that hole that they did. But then they didn't know how to seal that hole properly. I had to do that. They didn't tighten some of the bolts properly. I had to do that. The bolts to secure the Webasto to the floor of my van. So I was a little upset about that. I mean, I paid $1,600, I believe. $1,600 to have that installed. You would assume that they would tighten the bolts correctly, which they didn't. You would assume they would at least put a lock washer in there. They didn't. I had to put a lock washer and a lock nut just to make sure that the nuts wouldn't fall off. but anyway, so, and then I sealed the whole thing, and it works perfect. That aside, the way it works, the way they connected to my fuel line, so far everything works perfectly. I don't have any issues with that. So, good night, Jerry. Not a problem, Rose. You're not giving me a hard time at all. Oh, you're gonna send to me too? Oh, thank you.
You're gonna send.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a she. Peaceful Journey. She's gonna send me something too, because of my crying. It worked. It did. Because I need like a big yacht. If I cry a little bit more, will I get a yacht? Because I could do it. For a yacht, I'll cry. Will you cry for a yacht? Lydia, will you cry for a yacht?
Wait, I'm waiting this one.
No. I'm asking you a question. Will you cry for a yacht?
No, Louis. I don't.
If somebody offer you a yacht,
I don't need a yacht, Louis. I need a nice.
No, a sailing boat. Will you cry for a sailing boat?
Well, Louis, bring it on.
All right, bring it on. Somebody offers us a sailing boat. If we cry, we'll cry for a sailing boat. Of course.
Catamaran is preferred.
Yeah.
I'll do double for that.
A blow up dinghy.
Am I going to practice more guitar? Well, Frank, I don't need to practice. I don't know why people think I can't play guitar. You know, like this kid over here. I'm very good with the guitar. I'm so good, but that guitar is full of water. I mean, I couldn't get my B pluses to get to the plus. I couldn't get my C sharps to be sharp, or my A minuses to be in a minus location. But other than that, I mean, I'm flawless on a guitar. I don't need to practice. Thank you very much, Mr. Safety Forever. Thank you very much.
Well, big hugs to everybody
Very
who's going
kind.
to bed
Thank
now.
you.
Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Those that are going to bed early. They got to work tomorrow, Louis. People got to go to bed.
They got to work tomorrow?
Some
What is
people
that?
gotta work
I haven't
tomorrow.
worked in a couple days. I don't know what that is. I will find out the day after tomorrow, though.
I'm going to work tomorrow. I got to do laundry tomorrow. You're leaving and I got to do laundry.
I will find out on Wednesday what it's like to go back to work. Darn it, the time just seems to fly by so fast.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, it seems like
Fast.
just yesterday I was driving down, and now tomorrow I have to drive up again. So
It was like, it felt like yesterday.
So I'm sorry.
I was in George.
There hasn't been. There was no video today. No, there's not going to be a video tomorrow. I'll probably do a live video if I stop for a while.
Yeah,
But
I got to get caught up too.
there's no time.
It's just too much fun. We just have so much fun. We don't stop to edit.
If we spend our time editing,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we did a
really
lot of
enjoy it.
filming. We have tons.
we did.
We have tons of footage. I had Spielberger very busy. Do you have a Spielberger, or you do your own filming?
No, Louis, I was going to steal Buddy from you. But
Okay, well, I have Spielberger. He did a lot of filming, but he's busy sanding. He's busy tanning, and he doesn't want to do any editing. So that takes time. So God bless Mike, and it's your fault. See, that's why time flies so
We have a lot of
fast.
fun, yeah.
It's your fault. At least people realize it's your fault.
Well, it's always my fault.
Of course. But when nobody's watching, it's all my fault. Right?
Well, Louis, that's usually how it works. That's why I get to be captain on the boat. But you could wear the captain hat. That's fine.
I'll
You
be
wear
the captain.
hat.
I'll be the captain.
You're invited, Louis.
I'll be the captain. If I go on the boat and I have to steer the boat and check the oil and check the sails and steer and make sure we don't run into a storm or anything, I gotta be the captain. But anyway, we are a few seconds from going off the air, folks.
No, I didn't get the stickers yet. I'm working on it, coming soon.
I don't want to go past 1 hour, so I want to keep it 2 digits, not 3 digits. So 59 minutes, 16 seconds, a few seconds. Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for coming over and spending a few silly minutes with us here. We are having fun. It's beautiful. over here in North Carolina by the beach.
Yeah, it's really pretty here.
To-
The dunes were
tonight
amazing, right? Those big
tonight
moons,
is
oh, the
actually
dunes.
very cool compared to the last few nights. Very little humidity. But everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Have a great night.